Hello and welcome to the Cornwall Reports news briefing for Thursday, the 21st of March. The local media headlines today. Now, if you were going to borrow £10 million, would you ask how much interest you'd have to pay? Well, not if you're in charge of the money at Cornwall Council, where the ruling Conservatives have just thrown a £10 million lifeline to Truro's troubled Pydar redevelopment project, even though that £10 million is not going to result in a single brick being laid. It's cost £8 million so far to create a big hole in the ground, and the cost of borrowing another £10 million could work out at £1.3 million. Nobody seems to know precisely how much, but that borrowing cost is revenue, and it'll mean a cut to somebody's service somewhere. Now, of course, if you actually live in Truro, you're probably quite pleased that taxpayers in Bude, Saltash and Penzance are going to be paying for your hole in the ground. The politics of Pydar have always been shaky. They're about to get very rocky indeed. You know, an election's coming when the Prime Minister starts talking about Tamar bridge tolls. For the first time in a long time, there's been some discussion about a tourist tax at County Hall. But instead of taxing tourists, they're going to tax local residents to help make things nicer for the tourists. The Liberal Democrats have got a candidate for the Police and Crime Commissioner elections on the 2nd of May, and veteran Labour councillor Steve Barnes from Redruth has called on Cornwall Council leader Linda Taylor to resign over the sell-off of the Dolcoth Road offices in Campbell. She said no. The BBC said some septic tank owners in Cornwall have seen their tanks full to the brim recently after South West Water imposed emptying restrictions because of the recent wet weather. The water company said it had banned commercial waste contractors from using its hail treatment works for 2 weeks. The Cornish Times reported figures which reveal the poor quality of housing in Cornwall. Pirate FM reported figures which suggest domestic tourism is in decline. The Falmouth Packet took pride in some local gymnasts. And finally, Cornwall Live treated us to the thoughts of the latest TV cooking sensation. And those are the local media headlines for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this video on social media. I'll be back again tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.